Mid-drive motors are absolutely phenomenal. This is my first mid-drive motor and wheeling with this is so much fun. Don't forget, for a safe wheelie, you will also need good brakes. And as you saw, it worked. This little thing, thanks to the mid-drive and thanks to the gears, has the highest torque that I have ever experienced. Oh my god! How can I explain how crazy that is? Got a new drip from DAHON, the Unio E20, so let's check it out. By the way, I will list and link the best deals for you in the description, so check it out if you're interested. So this is the box right here, and I have to add, this is actually a great box. It has opposing handles, it is great for carrying. I love the box. It's also recyclable. On the front of the box we have the logo, the website. This is one side of the box, designed in the USA. And on the other side we have this and also a specs overview. We'll get to that in detail later. As you can see, the gross weight is 20.7 kilograms and the bike itself weighs 17.2 kilograms. And yeah, it's in matte black. Can't wait to unpack it. Oh yeah, and on the other side it's the same as on the front basically. So let's get started. Before we move on, I want to bring this to your attention. Before your first ride, you must have your bicycle thoroughly checked and adjusted by a professional technician. Good thing that I am one. And this final adjustment will activate your warranty. Also carefully read the manual. The contents of the box, this is how it's stored in here. Let me remove the accessories box first. So loads of foam, loads of bubble wrap, everything is safe and sound, so let's get it out. Oh, it's so light. That is great. Look how light it is. Super light. I'm surprised by the size of it. It is so small. It is so... Okay, now let's unfold it. Oh my goodness. I overlooked something. Right here is a little cover. And you need to remove it. Ah! There we go. I feel kind of stupid, but I made it. Without removing this cover, you can't unfold it. So here we go, done with the unboxing. Let's check out the manual and the accessories. So that's the box. Let's open it up. I also have this cover from before. In here we have the manual. If you need stickers, actually let me show it to you. These are actually neat messages on here. And this one. Then we have the pedals and lastly the charging brick. So here we have the contents of the box. The pedals, they will come with a dedicated manual. So check it out right here. Middle section and this lower section. And these actually are the special folding ones. This is actually my favorite type of pedals. They have reflectors on each side. And the folding works like this, push it in and then like that. This is obviously easier when they are attached to the bike. Don't try this at home. Then we have the charging brick. This is what it looks like with an LED indicator right here and the specs right here. That's the cable for the brick. And lastly, the manual Unio E20 by DAHON. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation. So we have page 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, and the last 2 pages. So, as you saw, a great and detailed manual, headquarters, and now we're ready for the setup. 2 more things before we get to it. On the bike there was this, so let me just show it to you briefly. Unfold your freedom. And there's like also a quick start guide or like a folding guide. And that's the back right here. Alright, and the second thing would be the saddle. This is it right here. This is what it looks like. And let's actually start with the saddle. This should be easy. Oh yeah, by the way, there are no tools included actually. Just noticed that. Okay, never mind, I'm stranded. I need to get tools. I need to get some. Number 15 for the pedal and this for the saddle. Let's go. Okay, so it's like there's the mechanism right here. And also here is a button. The on and off button. It is a secret button. That is so cool. You can move the saddle all the way to the back or all the way to the front. Like that's the adjustability of the saddle. That is actually a proper system right here. Like this is super sturdy right here. Love it. And the pedals, you also get these washers with them. Oh yeah, not to forget, they have different threads, and there is a little R right here, so this is the right one. Yeah, and you can use the washers like so. And there is a little L for left. There we have it. And now, nice. Folding pedals are so cool. Okay, lastly we need to plug in this one down here. It will snap in place. This concludes the basic setup. Now we can of course adjust the saddle height. Huge lever right here. That's the lowest position because it's now hitting the floor. And you can go very high up actually, but somewhere like right there I guess would be a good position, so that we have a bit of space in between the battery and the floor. And lastly we can of course also adjust the steering bar. There is also a huge lever, really lovely and easy. Yeah, like that. And this brake just a bit down, and there we go. So done with the setup. It was easy, simple and fast, but you will need your own tools. So done with the unboxing and the setup. Now let's get to my first impressions and then a few close-ups. It is super light, especially for the size. It is crazy light. I mean, it's surprising. Also the frame, the finish of the frame is super smooth and really nice. We'll take a close look at that in a second. There are no disc brakes, it has the conventional brakes, drum brakes. So it's a mid-sized bike, but it's just so light, that is awesome. And as you saw folded up, it's super small. Also what I love is the mid-drive, and all in all it looks pretty good. And what I also really like about it is the secret on-off button. You can see it right here, and you need to reach in. It's so cool. Alright, starting back here, down here actually. So we have regular car tire valves, so right there, check it out. Regular car tire valves, and look at that. How cool is that? This is a little weight. Who does that? This is the first time that I'm actually seeing this. This is a little weight to balance the back wheel. That is just awesome. Then we have this folding spring thingy for the folding mechanism. We will get to that in a second. And up here we have a reflector. Then right here we have the brakes. Actuating them looks like that. This is what the tires look like. And right here we have the gears and the whole system right here. Right here we also have a quick access lever to detach the back wheel. And right here we have a reflector, a red one. Then we have the chain. This is what the chain looks like. And we have the motor with this. Oh, this is nice. This is also aluminum, it's looking great. Build quality is pretty dope, I have to say. Then we have the pedals right here, well, one of them. Branding right here, and a huge lever for adjusting the saddle. And this is a battery, of course, with the saddle on top. And in here is this secret button. And on here we have the cable that goes from the battery into the frame. Adjustable kickstand right here. And look at that awesome mid-drive motor. Looking pretty good. Pretty dope. Okay, moving on, we have the frame. As I said in the first impression section, quality is awesome. It's so smooth. It's this matte black finish, looking great. Here we have the front light, front tire. Right here we have the other part, and the brakes, front brakes. And right here we have the logo. Cable management is also looking great. And lastly, the handlebar. So on this side we have a bell. And we have a pretty interesting gear shifting system. Usually you need to press here and press here. But on this one, you need to press here and here. Pretty cool. And after pressing the secret button, you can press and hold the M button to turn it on. Let me adjust my polarizer. And that's the display right here. So we have a few different modes, usually speed, odometer, and we can choose pedal assist from 1 to 5. Battery indicator up here and the speed. So adjustability, we have the handlebar lever right here, lowest position and the highest position. Right here we have the hinge for the handlebar, so you need to move this out of the way and you can open it up and the handlebar will drop down right on top of your camera. Fold it up and bring it up again and close it. We already covered this hinge, and now the main hinge for the frame is this one. Bring it up, then you can open up this one. This will snap in place hard to secure it perfectly. And there we go. That's the folding mechanism right here. So right here, this is a magnet, a pretty strong one actually. And just like that, it will snap in place, stay in place. Spring-loaded magnet system right here is pretty genius actually. Really like it. And it's pretty strong actually. Alright, good stuff. Now let me tell you all about the specs and the features. It's an aluminum frame. The tires are 20 inches times 1.75 inches. We have 9 gears. We have a headlight that's connected to the battery. By the way, the rims are aluminum as well. We have a 200 watts mid-drive motor. The battery is a 36 volts, 8.7 amp hours battery, and it's a high quality Samsung cell. And the life cycle or the charge cycles are rated up to 500. I'm assuming after that it will have 80% charge level left, and the charger delivers 2 amps. The weight is only 16.10 kilograms. That's even less than on the box. Not bad, right? Next up, performance, usability, and of course a good old ride test. Let's go. First things first, inflating the tires. Inflate to 43 psi, and if you're wondering, that's 2.9 bars, 296 kPa. Okay, let's do this. So there we go, and one last thing that I forgot, the charge port is right here and it will open up from the top. So there it is. Hidden button, and now let's go for a ride. So before we get started, let's see how easily this will fit into my car. Sadly, my trunk is full. This thing weighs 100 kilograms, this is an air track, and I don't want to blow out my back. Doing this alone is really nasty. So I will just put it in here. A battery down. Then this one, and why not? So let's see. Thankfully this is super light. No issues whatsoever. Look at that, it's so small. It is tiny. Absolutely no question, it would fit into the trunk without any issues. Easy. And now, let's go for a ride. I already noticed, if you want to use this somewhat conveniently, the seat, well, the saddle needs to be quite a way up. Here we go. So we have max, ZAM, timer, kilometers. Oh, at the trip. Okay. And assist 1, 0, 2, 5. And we're fully charged. Let's go. Okay, let's start easy. And I'm in the second gear right there, I guess. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that is sweet actually. So first gear, max torque. Let's go. Okay, and going up the gears. This was assist 1. Okay, so this is the last gear. Okay. Almost 30 kph. Easy, nice. So on low power, like when I just give it a little bit of torque, I can easily cruise at 30 kph. Nice. Brakes. Work. Not too bad. Now, lowest gear and assist number 5. Ugh! Okay, not too bad. Sorry for the wind noise. Ah, danke, danke. Oh, that was nice. I just lost my cam cover. Okay, but now I am in the highest gear, or is it the lowest one with assist 5? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay, that's crazy. Mid-drive is definitely dope. Yes, that is dope. You even get a power indicator. So right now the motor is doing nothing, and now check this out. When I start, that is so cool. Love it. don't need disc brakes, the brakes work perfectly fine. Honestly, without a speed limit, I think this motor could go very, very fast with the gears. Oh my goodness. Perfect! Smooth! Smoother than expected. Not too bad. Cruising at 25 kph. It will clock in there after some time. But check this out. It will go up to 31 easily, and then it will slow down to 25. Weight test. It's super light. No? Yeah. Easy. Super easy. No problems whatsoever. Okay, turning. Nice. Even a rather weak mid-drive motor will give you crazy wheelie power. On the lowest gear it is insane. Well, obviously this is not for wheeling, but you know, I love wheeling. Don't forget, for a safe wheelie, you will also need good brakes. And as you saw, it worked. Good brakes, can't complain whatsoever. All this time I was on assist level 1. And this was 5. Oh my god! Mid-drive motors are absolutely phenomenal for wheeling. This is my first mid-drive motor. And wheeling with this is so much fun. Oh, I cannot believe it. This is so much fun. And check it out, after over 6 kilometers, 6.3, we're still fully charged. Perfect. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Did you see that? I just ate this incline. That is so steep. This little thing, thanks to the mid-drive and thanks to the gears, has the highest torque that I have ever experienced. I just went up this slope like it was nothing. That is it. That is a first. That was crazy. Oh my god! How can I explain how crazy that is? This motor only has 200 watts and I have a bike with a 350 watt motor, hub motor. Can't do it. Like, not even close. Mind-blowing. This is a fully adjustable folding e-bike. It has a medium size, so right now it is quite big, but you can make it surprisingly small, as you saw. Once folded up, it's quite easy to transport and store, and it will of course even fit into your trunk. And of course, public transport, no problem. It consumes much less space, especially compared to conventional bicycles. Another great thing about this is that you can easily bring it with you wherever you go. You can store it under your office desk, in your apartment, next to your seat in a what have you coffee shop, under the bus seat, on the subway, and so on. You get it. And the great thing about that is you don't need to worry about it getting stolen anymore. And thanks to the wide range, maybe you can even skip public transport completely. This way you won't need to buy a transit card, you will save money, and also you will get to exercise your legs. Very important, because exercise is key. And not to forget, this can also be a great time saver. And lastly, environmental benefits. No carbon emissions, use this, not your car. It's good for your health, it's good for the planet, everyone's happy. The build quality is great, and what stands out is of course the mid-drive motor right here. It is looking just great, and this is a rare thing nowadays, a rare feature, because almost every e-bike uses a hub motor. But when you have gears, mid-drive makes of course way more sense. Since it drives the crank and not the wheel itself, it can actually use the gears to multiply the power of the motor. And yeah, well, all in all, just allow it to better take advantage of the existing gears. Big brain. So yeah, definitely trippy. Check out the product links in the description if you're interested. I will make sure to include the best deals for you. And before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.